Hey enablers, Mike Kunkle here with another edition of Sales Enablement Straight Talk. This week I want to talk briefly about the difference between sales model, sales process, and sales methodology. I still hear a lot of confusion around these terms, and it's so foundational to our work. Let's talk about sales model first. A sales model is a framework for how a company goes to market and interacts with buyers and customers. Common sales models for B2B companies include inbound sales, outbound sales, inside sales, outside sales, account-based selling, team selling, and using e-commerce and other digital tools like interacting with digital content in chatbots or live chat with a person. And there's often a blend of those things, such as inside sales might do inbound, outbound, or both. They might pick up the phone or respond to web inquiries. In the old days, when I started in sales, it was much simpler. Customers called in on the phone, maybe based on a Yellow Pages ad or advertising of some sort, or they saw you at a live event or trade show, or the field sales rep stopped by. Today, as you know, it's far more complex, and most companies have multiple points of entry or engagement. These ways that the prospects and customers interact with the company and how the company structures itself to respond are the sales model. Now, let's talk sales process. A sales process includes the stages that lead generation activity and qualified opportunities move through. For companies that manage ongoing account relationships, it includes strategic account management. Every process has stages, stage names, objectives for each stage, tasks to be performed in each, and exit criteria, or the things that must be completed in one stage to move forward to the next. You should map your entire customer life cycle, which includes, but is not limited to, the buying process and how customers buy from you when they engage. Speaking of buying process, smart sales leaders align their sales process to the buying process, which they research through buyer persona and buyer journey work. I often call this buyer acumen, and how well you truly know your prospects and target customers. Now, the sales model also helps you figure out how you interact with your customers, and you may have one or more sales process. Each needs to be mapped and aligned with the customer experience to ensure the smoothest journey and the least friction. Last up is sales methodology. This is how your sellers interact with your buyers and customers at each stage of the customer life cycle, and especially during lead generation in the sales process, but again, also during account management. The methodology includes frameworks, models, steps, and skills that sellers use to guide buyers through the buying process to a successful conclusion, and how they work with and grow customers when they have them. Most commercial methodologies are woefully incomplete, targeting only prospecting and opportunity management, and sometimes only parts of those subsets. You want to make sure that you build or buy a full sales methodology that covers the entire customer life cycle and supports the sales model and sales processes. And that is the short version of how sales model, process, and methodology work together to support your sales organization as they support your buyers and customers. That's it for today, enablers. I hope this has been helpful and clarifying. Stay the course out there, and as always, make an impact with enablement.